how are our brains different from a computer? The cool thing is that with therapy or life coaching or whatever self-mastery you do on yourself, whatever self-improvement you do, your hardware changes too. This is the cool thing with the brain, that as psychologists, psychotherapists, life coaches, call them what you will, we basically install little pieces of software into our own brains and other people's brains. So it's a new way of seeing things, of feeling, not of feeling things, yes, in a way also of feeling things, but basically we install little software that help people perform better or feel better or have better productivity or feel more love and be more open, have more happiness in their lives. And surprise, surprise, the hardware changes. Your like your CPU is increasing its performance. There's neuroplasticity. The brain is able to change. The brain is able to upgrade itself. And how do you upgrade your brain? How do you give it more ability to process, more ability for memory, more ability to enjoy and be productive, like use the muscles properly and use your affect properly, your emotions, and perform better in relation with others? It's through the software that you install. It's through the software that you install in your brain. So a new way of seeing things, a new exercise, a new habit, a new conversation with somebody, a switch, an emotional switch that you made in a conversation or a story you read or a podcast you heard. It is like a little new software that you install in your brain, whether you are aware of it or not, that will change your hardware. It will change your neural pathways. It will change the structure of your brain. It will change some neuron connections, some synapses. It will inactivate some and activate some others, depending on where you are in your neural development. Are you adolescent? Are you a 3-year-old? Or you constantly get bombarded with potential software you can install, and in actually taking it in changes the software, the hardware of your brain. Something like this. Our brains are phenomenal computers, so they can change their hardware, basically their structure, based on the software we install. Something like this is not really possible with normal computers, but this is how brain functions. So the changes you make in therapy or life coaching are not just software changes. They're not just applications you run on the same old system. The whole system, the whole hardware, your whole brain is changing when you go into therapy and you actually do the exercises. And therapy, in order to be efficient, or life coaching, in order to be efficient, you need to do your part of the job at least the first 2 months in order to create the new habits that you are being offered. Because there's only so much that you can do in 1 hour per week in actual sessions. You need to give yourself a chance for the rest of the week to do the homework that you get, to install the new habits and the new software that you are given. This is what it takes. 1 hour per week just working on self-mastery is not enough. Change the hardware, change your brain, because it's absolutely possible, by installing a little bit of new software every day. For example, what could be new software? The fact that I like to take 15 minutes every day journaling. Journaling, what does that mean, journaling? Writing down, for example, what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for just for having the freedom to take these 15 minutes. I'm grateful for the quiet in the morning before everybody else is waking up, to have this time to myself with my own thoughts and my own feelings and program myself for the day. I love that. I'm grateful for my physical ability, for this body, that I can make use of it and I can enjoy it and I can walk from here to there and I can I can use all my fingers and I can lift some stuff, and you recognize how much you take for granted when you, for example, you burn a finger, and it's one of those you don't realize but actually you use every day repeatedly, and only when it hurts you realize, oh my God, I take for granted the fact that I use it and it's available to me every day. And today when it's burnt and it hurts like hell, and every time I try to use it normally, I feel it. Then you feel it. When it's missing, you feel it. And the rest you take for granted. Take 10-15 minutes every morning to say, I'm grateful for this. I know I have it. I'm grateful for my child. She's amazing. He's amazing. Don't always focus on, oh, so it's hard. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. But what you have is amazing. Other people want to have it and they can't. Maybe for the rest of their lives they keep trying to get it and they can't. You have it. You have stuff that other people want. Show gratitude for that. Show, even if you have the same stuff that other people have, show gratitude for that. You have it. Show gratitude. It will set you up for happiness for the rest of the day. You know what you have. You know what you have. Savor it. A lot of the happiness process in your life is not about getting more of what you want. It's about appreciating what you already have. And it's scientifically proven. Do that. Show gratitude. That's a little habit you can install, and you'll see the structure of your brain is changing. In a few weeks and months, you are set for a creative day. You're set for finding solutions. Not just, oh, problem, I'm being blocked. Yeah. You could look at it like a stoic. Cool, problem, a challenge. Let's see what we can come up with today. That's another little software you install. A stoic software. You install it in your head, in your brain. You start looking at the issue differently. Guess what? In 2-3 months, whatever comes your way, you're like, ooh, cool. Let's get to it. Let's see what we can produce as solutions. Mindset. What's your mindset? What's your mindset? Change it. And give yourself time to introduce it into your MO, into your modus operandi. Get to work. I hope you are as energized as I am starting your work day. I'm grateful for that. Have a great day, guys. Ciao.